Have you ever found yourself entangled with a woman who seems to bring nothing but chaos and confusion into your life? It's crucial to recognize the traits that mark an evil woman, one who might be sent by Satan to disrupt your peace and lead you away from God. The Bible provides us with clear signs and wisdom to discern such individuals and protect ourselves from their influence. Let's delve into the 5 traits that characterize the most evil women and how God warns us about them. The last trait is the most compelling, so stick around until the end. 1. Chaos and confusion. Do you notice a sudden influx of chaos and disorder in your life? An evil woman sent by Satan will be marked by chaos. The presence of such a woman in your life will disrupt the natural order and peace that God intends for you. The Bible tells us in 1 Corinthians 14:33, "For God is not a God of confusion, but of peace." When God is involved, there is order and tranquility. In contrast, Satan thrives in confusion and turmoil. Consider your work-life balance. If you once had clear boundaries between your professional and personal life, an evil woman will blur these lines, bringing drama that seeps into your work hours. Relationships with friends and family that were once healthy and peaceful will become strained and complicated. Your thoughts, previously calm and focused, will become anxious and chaotic due to the mixed signals and drama she introduces. A godly woman, on the other hand, brings order and reduces drama. She enhances your life, bringing peace and multiplying what you give her into something better. As Proverbs 31:27 states, "She looks well to the ways of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness." Such a woman is a blessing, not a source of chaos. 2. Disregard for the covenant of marriage. Does she show no respect for the sanctity of marriage? An evil woman will have no regard for the covenant bond of marriage, which Satan despises because it glorifies God. Satan uses evil women in 2 primary ways to attack marriages. Firstly, an evil woman will seek to ruin existing marriages. She will use her physical beauty and charm to prey on weak husbands. Proverbs 30:20 illustrates this with, "This is the way of an adulteress. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, 'I have done no wrong.'" She will entice men away from their wives, causing destruction and heartbreak. Secondly, Satan uses such women to prevent men from ever entering into marriage. She tempts men into premarital sex, gets them emotionally attached, uses them for what she can gain, and then leaves them. This discourages men from pursuing godly relationships and the sanctity of marriage. Proverbs 31:3 warns, "Do not give your strength to women, your ways to those who destroy kings." A godly woman honors the covenant of marriage and seeks to build a life that glorifies God with her spouse. 3. Rebellion against relationship roles. Does she reject the biblical roles within a relationship? An evil woman sent by Satan will rebel against the roles God designed for relationships. The first attack Satan launched on humanity focused on these roles, as seen in 1 Timothy 2:13-14. "For Adam was formed first, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman was deceived and became a transgressor." This passage connects relationship roles to creation, not culture, indicating their divine origin. God designed men to lead with love and women to follow with respect. However, Satan tempts men with passivity and women with domineering tendencies. Genesis 3:16 highlights this struggle. "Your desire shall be contrary to your husband, but he shall rule over you." This ongoing battle causes dysfunction in relationships when either partner fails to fulfill their God-given role. A godly woman embraces her role, respecting her husband and encouraging his leadership. This mutual respect and love create a harmonious and God-glorifying relationship. Ephesians 5:22-24 provides further guidance, emphasizing that wives should submit to their husbands as the church submits to Christ. If you are enjoying this video, please like it and comment Amen. 4. Complaints and discouragement. Does she constantly complain and try to pull you away from your faith? An evil woman often uses her words to manipulate and control, leading a man away from his devotion to Christ. Proverbs 21:19 starkly states, "It is better to live in a desert land than with a quarrelsome and fretful woman." Such a woman uses relentless complaining to wear down a man's resistance, much like Delilah did to Samson. Judges 16:16, 17 recounts, "And when she pressed him hard with her words day after day and urged him, his soul was vexed to death, and he told her all his heart." Delilah's constant nagging led Samson to reveal the secret of his strength, resulting in his downfall. Similarly, an evil woman will complain and criticize to the point where a man might compromise his faith to appease her. In contrast, a godly woman is marked by a gentle and quiet spirit, which is precious in God's sight. 1 Peter 3:4. She encourages and uplifts, fostering a deeper relationship with Christ rather than pulling you away from Him. 5. Self-centeredness and manipulation. Is she focused solely on her own needs and desires, manipulating situations to her advantage? An evil woman is often self-centered and manipulative, using people for her gain. Her relationships are transactional, and she is always seeking what she can get out of them. Proverbs 7:10. 12 describes such a woman. "And behold, the woman meets him, dressed as a prostitute, wily of heart. She is loud and wayward. Her feet do not stay at home. Now in the street, now in the market, and at every corner she lies in wait." Her manipulative nature is evident in how she ensnares others to fulfill her desires. A godly woman, however, embodies selflessness and compassion. She is more interested in giving than receiving, in serving rather than being served. Philippians 2:3-4 teaches us, "Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves. Let each of you look not only to his own interests, but also to the interests of others." This selfless attitude is a hallmark of a godly woman. Bonus trait: deception and dishonesty. Do you find her words and actions often contradictory, filled with deception and lies? An evil woman is marked by deception and dishonesty. She manipulates the truth to serve her own purposes, often leading others astray through her deceitful ways. The Bible warns us about the destructive power of lies and deceit, and an evil woman often embodies these traits. How does deception manifest in an evil woman's behavior? Deception can take many forms, from outright lies to subtle manipulations. An evil woman might present herself as trustworthy and sincere, but her actions will reveal a different story. She might twist facts, hide important information, or use half-truths to mislead and control. Her goal is to gain power and advantage, often at the expense of others' well-being and trust. Proverbs 6:16-19 outlines, "There are 6 things that the Lord hates, 7 that are an abomination to him: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked plans, feet that make haste to run to evil, a false witness who breathes out lies, and one who sows discord among brothers." An evil woman often embodies several of these abominable traits, particularly the lying tongue and the heart that devises wicked plans. How can you protect yourself from the deceit of an evil woman? The key to protection is discernment and reliance on God's wisdom. Proverbs 3:5-6 advises, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths." By seeking God's guidance and staying rooted in His truth, you can see through the lies and deception that an evil woman might bring. Moreover, surrounding yourself with a community of godly individuals who can provide support and counsel is crucial. Honest and transparent relationships with fellow believers can help you stay grounded in truth and resist the manipulative tactics of a deceitful woman. What does a godly woman's honesty look like? In contrast, a godly woman is marked by honesty and integrity. Her words and actions align, and she strives to live a life of truthfulness. Ephesians 4:25 encourages us, "Therefore, having put away falsehood, let each one of you speak the truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another." A godly woman values truth and seeks to build relationships based on trust and authenticity. How can you protect yourself from the influence of an evil woman? Recognizing these traits is the first step. Understanding that chaos, disregard for marriage, Rebellion against relationship roles, constant complaining, and self-centered manipulation are signs of an evil woman. Helps you to stay vigilant. The Bible equips us with wisdom to identify and avoid such influences. Prayer and discernment are crucial. James 1:5 encourages us, "If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given him." Seek God's guidance in all your relationships and be mindful of the signs He places before you. Remember, a godly woman will bring peace, respect the sanctity of marriage, embrace her God-given role, encourage your faith, and practice selflessness. Proverbs 31:30 reminds us, "Charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Such a woman is a true blessing from God." Bible Short Stories, signing off. If you found this exploration into the traits of an evil woman enlightening, please like and subscribe to our channel. Comment Amen if you believe in the importance of discerning godly relationships.